The year was 2008. One man was standing on the absolute edge of utter ruin. His first major company was completely out of money. 3 of his revolutionary rockets had just blasted off, only to explode into fireballs before reaching orbit. The media called him a fraud. His friends begged him to stop. His marriage was falling apart. With a completely drained bank account, he was facing total, humiliating bankruptcy. But fast forward to today, and that exact same man pulled off the greatest comeback in business history. He didn't just become the wealthiest individual on Earth, he became the first entrepreneur in human history to see his empire break past the legendary $1 trillion valuation mark. This is Elon Musk, and in this video we are diving deep into how a lonely, brutally bullied kid from South Africa went from absolute zero to building a $1 trillion reality. Buckle up, because this story will change the way you look at success. Elon Musk's story doesn't start in a penthouse, it starts in a dark place. Born in 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa, Elon was an incredibly eccentric kid. He would sit alone in a room for hours, so deeply lost in his own thoughts that his parents literally thought he was deaf. School was a living nightmare. He was relentlessly targeted by bullies. Once, a group of boys threw him down a flight of concrete stairs, beating him so badly he blacked out. He woke up in the hospital, and to this day, he still suffers from respiratory issues because of that attack. But that brutal isolation forced Elon to find comfort in a different world, the world of coding. By age 10, he taught himself computer programming. By age 12, he created a sci-fi video game called Blastar and sold it for $500. Elon knew his dreams were too massive for his hometown. So at just 17 years old, with no family support and barely any cash in his pocket, he bought a one-way ticket to North America. By 1995, Elon and his brother Kimball started their very first tech startup, Zip2. They were so broke, they couldn't even afford a tiny apartment. They rented a small office space, slept on a beaten-up couch, and showered at a local YMCA. Elon coded relentlessly, day and night. If he was awake, he was working, and that insane work ethic paid off. In 1999, computer giant Compaq bought Zip2 for $307 million. Elon walked away with $22 million. At just 28 years old, he was a multi-millionaire. He could have retired and lived like a king forever, but Elon was just getting started. Instead of relaxing, Elon threw almost every single dollar he made, $12 million, into a radically dangerous idea: online banking. He founded X.com. At the time, Silicon Valley thought he was out of his mind. People were terrified to put their credit cards on the internet. But Elon's obsession broke through the fear. X.com eventually merged to become PayPal, changing the global financial system forever. In 2002, eBay stepped in and bought PayPal for a staggering $1.5 billion. Elon Musk's personal payout? A massive $180 million. Now this is the exact moment where an ordinary rich guy becomes Elon Musk. Any sane person would have put that $180 million into a diversified index fund and enjoyed a life of luxury. But Elon did something that the world labeled as financial suicide. He put $100 million into a brand new rocket company called SpaceX. He put $70 million into a struggling electric car startup called Tesla, and he put his last $10 million into Solar City. He didn't even keep enough cash to pay his own rent. He had to move into friends' guest rooms. He had pushed all his chips to the center of the table. Then came 2008, the darkest, most brutal year of his life. SpaceX launched its first rocket. It exploded. They launched a second one. It blew up. They launched a third. It disintegrated in the atmosphere. Hundreds of millions of dollars literally turned to ash. Meanwhile, Tesla was burning through cash so fast it was days away from shutting down its assembly line. The global economy was crashing, and the media was having a field day laughing at his failures. To make it worse, Neil Armstrong, Elon's childhood hero, publicly went on television and said that private space companies like SpaceX would never succeed. Elon was publicly humiliated and emotionally shattered. He had exactly enough money left for one final launch. If rocket number 4 failed, SpaceX was dead, Tesla was bankrupted, and Elon Musk would walk away with absolutely nothing. September 28, 2008. Falcon 1 was on the pad. The countdown hit 0, and the rocket tore through the sky. It reached orbit perfectly, becoming the first privately funded liquid fuel rocket to ever achieve orbit. History was made. That single miraculous success changed everything. Days later, NASA called and awarded SpaceX a $1.6 billion contract. Tesla secured a final hour investment. Elon Musk had stared straight into the abyss and won. From that moment on, Elon Musk ran at a speed the world had never seen before. SpaceX didn't just build rockets. They built reusable rockets that could launch into space and land back on Earth on a dime, cutting the cost of space travel by an unbelievable 90%. Over at Tesla, they proved to the entire world that electric cars weren't just clunky golf carts. They were faster, sleeker, and sexier than any gas car on the market. By the 2020s, Tesla and SpaceX valuations skyrocketed. The net worth of the man who was once sleeping on an office floor exploded, making him the undisputed wealthiest person on Earth and the face of the modern tech revolution. Today, he owns X, formerly Twitter, leads Neuralink to connect the human brain to computers, and commands a massive empire that is actively reshaping human civilization. From a brutally bullied, lonely kid in South Africa to the visionary behind a $1 trillion shift in global industry, Elon Musk's life proves one undeniable truth. If your will is made of iron, and you're truly willing to risk everything you have for your vision, there is absolutely nothing in this universe that can stop you from rewriting history. What part of Elon's journey inspires you the most? Is it his relentless work ethic, or his insane ability to handle risk? Let us know in the comments below. If this video sparked a fire in you, hit that like button, share it with someone who needs a wake-up call, and don't forget to subscribe for more legendary stories of human ambition. Keep dreaming big, keep grinding, and we'll see you in the next video.